Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The 2024 St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival opened to wide acclaim at the Minder Phillip Park on Tuesday night. Artists, both local and international, captivated the bumper audience in a show punctuated by stellar performances. This year's curtain raiser set the stage for the fortnight of shows that range from fringe to main stage events dotted throughout the island, featuring both paid and free events. So we ask, do you plan to attend any show for the 2024 St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
I think this year, I think it's very good that they bring it out in the districts, in the outer districts, because it helped the economy and it involved the local artists with the foreign artists. I think it's a great thing. I think they should continue it.
Do you plan to attend at least one of the events?
Oh yes, I've already attended two, and I'm going to attend a few more.
I support jazz because of the amount of entertainers we have, local entertainers. We have a lot of foreign entertainers. I think it's a good blend. I do support it. It's a very good vibe this year.
Do you plan on going?
Yes, I want to go to Soufre. I think that's where I want to go.
Yeah, it's okay because a lot of our local artists are performing together with the international artists. So it's a good vibe, and I'll support it. I'll attend. That is good vibe.
Oh, obviously, I wouldn't leave St. Lucia without going to jazz. Definitely. I'm here to attend the funeral of my aunt, but unfortunately, I knew jazz was around the corner, so I decided to stay on until Mother's Day and jazz most of all. But I'll be attending definitely Soufre, the beautiful natural beauty of St. Lucia, the best in the West. Like I said, Helen.
Well, I attended the opening night and it was great. It was fantastic. The turnout was good. But I was happy about the ripple down effects of it, where the vendors and all those local people got a little something. But what I was impressed about is that the local artists are going alongside with the international artists, and I believe that with the professionalism, they probably, or I hope that they get a gig to act alongside with them, be it main stage or anywhere else in the world. But otherwise, with St. Lucia being ranked number 10 in the world, I think it says a lot about St. Lucia, and I hope St. Lucians embrace the jazz festival.
It's good for the economy, and it's putting St. Lucia on the map back again. We are number 10 in the world, I believe, when it comes to jazz, and I believe the organizers are doing a good job with the jazz festival.
Would you attend one of the events?
Yes, I will definitely attend the events at the main stage at Pigeon Point.
You see, whenever jazz is, I always be there. But now, jazz ranked up to 10 in the world St. Lucia jazz. Now I'm asking you out there, come forward. Let we support and be present, if we could, in the jazz festival.
And I think we have seen jazz growing from strength to strength with regards to the participation of people, the economic activity, and the participation even of our local artists within the sector or the program. But more significantly, the spread effect it has on the economy as to persons participating in economic activities being able to generate revenue, with regards to their investments. And culturally, it has caused a deep cultural penetration as to how we move on. So the whole country has embraced jazz as an activity that is well entrenched in our culture. I of the view that jazz is here to stay. And by virtue of jazz being placed number 10 in the world, it's indicative of the good work that have been done as to the jazz festival.
Do you plan to support and go to the event?
Oh yes, I mean, in spirit I support jazz, and I'm hoping to go to one of the venues because I have always been a lover of jazz. I was just about to say that my only reservation has been with regards to transparency and accountability as to how much we spend in jazz and the returns on the jazz festival so that we can better understand where we stand economically in that investment.
think St. Lucians have to be encouraged, especially by the number of local artists that we have that are out rubbing shoulders with international artists. I think that would give them an opportunity to probably spread their wings at the international level. We've just heard over the news that St. Lucia has been ranked 10th in terms of jazz activities, so that in itself is encouraging. Looking at some of the news clips and some of the stories coming from persons, we've seen that a lot of the vendors have been encouraged by what it is that have been coming out of them in terms of them being able to make something economically out of it. So all in all, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, there seems to be general satisfaction in terms of the jazz activity for 2024.
Well, certainly I will be participating in jazz events. I have plans of attending the Soufriere Jazz Festival, as is customary on my part. I'm really looking forward to enjoy one of my favorite songs, which has been sung by Nyla Blackman and Skinny Fabulous. I think it is called Come Home. I really love this song. To me, that is the best soca song. I'm really interested in terms of seeing Taurus Riley. I think he's one of the conscious guys, and he has a very positive message. And it's always good to support these kind of events because it brings the community together. It allows for individuals to maintain their various forms of livelihoods. And I think that as St. Lucians, we need to support positivity, and we need to participate in events that seek to create opportunities for artists, vendors, promoters, DJs, MCs. So there is a multiplier effect when it comes to jazz and why it has been implemented. And as such, as proud citizens, we need to participate in these sort of events.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. There has been strong reaction to the use of an expletive by international artist Burna Boy at the weekend show on the SAB in VG. Burna Boy, who headlined the show, complained that he was not feeling the energy of the crowd and attempted to stir them up through the use of foul language. Some callers took to the airwaves to express their disgust and to call for Burna Boy's arrest and deportation. Others argued that this is all being blown out of all reasonable proportion and that such conduct is standard for these types of artists. So we ask, do you think Burna Boy's use of an expletive on stage at the weekend show was offensive? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.